Hi, welcome back. Now I am going to show you how to detect these ARP spoofing or ARP poisoning. So first, there is an application that we can download and install it in our Windows machine. So first let me open the Google Chrome. From here, its name is XARP. okay, so you search it and download it and then install it. Okay, for me right now I have kind of problem with my network. I don't have internet access, but you can download it. Okay, from any website you can download it and then install it. When you download it, you are going to have a kind of zip file like this maybe, and it's about 4 megabyte. Okay, see, it's about 4 megabyte, and you can install it. After you install that and run that, you will be having something like this. So right now it will automatically get all the IP addresses and MAC addresses of all the client that is connected to your network, as you see them right now here. This one, which has the IP address, the MAC address of my router, that is the router. Okay, and this one, maybe that is also the same thing. Okay, and also I have 3 other machines. This one is my Kali Linux. This one, I think it is going to be exploitable, and also this one is Windows 10, which is itself. So let's go to here and run IP config. You see it is 215, and also if I just run ARP-A, hit enter, right now you see that we have this MAC address belongs to our router. Okay, now let's go to Kali Linux and try to run ARP spoofing attack or ARP poisoning, or being man in the middle, and see if it is going to detect that or not. So we can do this with other application that we just used, ARP, ARP spoof, or we can do this with the application that we just used. Okay, BetterCap. So let's go with this BetterCap, and I am going to run this, okay, on ETH0. The next thing is to go with help. Okay, every time I'm repeating this so you could learn them a little better. So in here, if you want, we can go with ARP, or let's use help again here, ARP.spoof, hit enter. Right now you see that we have some command here, ARP spoof on, it will start the ARP spoofer. Okay, and if you want to stop it, so you use ARP spoof off. And also we have some other command that we can use them, this one, and also the target one. Okay, 4 or 5 commands that we can use. So first let's use ARP-spoof full duplex is going to be true. You know why? Okay, it's telling that you got an error. That is because I haven't used set at the beginning. Okay, that was it. And the next thing is to use ARP spoof dot targets and give the target of that you have to this one. And as it looks like we haven't get any IP addresses here, so that means we haven't yet started that. Okay, but I know my the IP address of the Windows 10, so I just use it. Okay, 10.0.2.15, hit enter, and the next thing we need to do is to start the ARP spoof. So let's use ARP.spoof.on. okay, as you see that here right now it is off, ARP spoof off, it is off. Okay, it's not running. And let me show you that right in here. Okay, it is Windows 10. So right now it is completely normal, and I'm going to run this now, hit enter, and immediately you see in the left side in Windows 10 something happens here, and that is this one, and it is giving me a kind of warning, and it's alert 101. It is telling that changing filter MAC address for IP 01021 changed from this to this MAC address. That means there is something happening, okay? And also it is it is affecting these three machines here. The first one, which is our router, then the other one is Kali Linux, and also our machine. This one, it is my machine, okay? And this one is the person who are trying to hack the Windows 10, and this one the router. So you see the MAC address for router and also the Kali Linux are the same. So right now I can understand that this person is trying to do the ARP spoof attack on this machine and this machine, in these two machines. So now if I have this application installed in my system, and it will warn me whenever someone's try to do the ARP spoofing attack on the network and I am connected to. So perfect. Now I can just detect the ARP spoofing attack by using XARP. So you can download this and install this, and you can use it whenever you're trying to connect to some kind of public network or free Wi-Fi that has no password, or someone's connected to your Wi-Fi, or you want to know if they're going to do something bad or not. So you just install this application and use it. And also, what should we do to not be the victim? So we can use a VPN, install some kind of VPN or proxy, so others cannot to do this kind of attack on your system. Maybe you will not be affected. Okay, so that is it. Okay, now I am going to show you how to detect some kind of suspicious attack using Wireshark in Windows. So first we need to install the Wireshark in Windows system. Okay, come to its website, that is here, wireshark.org, and then search here for something like stable release. Okay, you can download it for Windows or Mac or even for Linux or something, okay, if you need it. If you don't need it, so you already have it, that is okay. And after you install the Wireshark, then launch it, okay, like this, that I did it. Okay, so okay, here we open that, and then we need to edit something. Okay, come to preferences, and from here come to protocols, and in protocols we need what is that? ARP. Okay, we need to enable this one, detect ARP request storm. If that is the request is more than 30, so it will detect that as ARP request. So now let's run this, or let's run this. Select the interface, it is Ethernet, okay, right now for Windows, and I'm going to start capturing packets. So as you see, we don't have anything at all right now. We are not capturing anything. Okay, nothing is going on here. Let's go to the other machine, which is Kali Linux. Here let's do a NetStalker. Okay, I'm going to again use this BitterCap, and here I am going to use just enable the prop. Okay, so we use net.prop on and hit enter. Right now we are just discovering this little network that we have here, and if I came back here, you see that we are receiving a bunch of packets that you see them here, and that is telling you that 10.0.2.4 is requesting that who has this IP, who has this IP, who has this IP, and it is asking for all ranges of IPs. That means right now you can understand that Okay, right now you can understand that someone is trying to do that something. Okay, and that is this one, and this machine is my machine, which is Kali Linux. Okay, and also right now I haven't done it anything. Okay, so I even haven't started the ARP spoofing that, but we know right now that it is, you know, giving us the little warning. So now if I go with ARP poisoning, let's do that. Okay, so we have arp.spoof, and then I want to use help for this. Okay, we need to use this one. So set arp.spoof dot full duplex is going to be true. The next thing is arp.spoof dot targets is going to be 10 0 to 15, and also we have to enable this arp.spoof is going to be on. And right now we just started the ARP spoof on the machine, and also if you want you can enable the sniff, but we don't need it. Okay, but let me just do that as well. So right now we are capturing the packets too, and here right now you see we are capturing a lot of ARP requests. See, all ARP requests. So right now we can understand the summons, which is this person. Okay, 10024. This person is asking that who has this IP, who has this IP. That means that is an ARP attack. And also we can come right here and then analysis and then expert information. Right here you can see this little notification that is ARP packet storm detected. So that is the best thing I could show you. Okay, now if I came right in here inside this, let me stop this and then came back here, and you see we have a lot of things here that group. It is sequence, and all of them is protocol of ARP, and it is asking who has this IP. This is asking, okay, 10024 is asking that who has this IP, who has this IP, who has this IP. That means it is right now the what? ARP poisoning started, ARP poisoning attack. And also so let's close this, and right now you see that ARP packet storm detected, and that is it. Okay, and you see that right here too, address resolution. Okay, that comes from here, sender MAC address, this person. Okay, the person, its IP is here. This is my MAC address. Okay, if I just came right here and open a new tab here and just use if config and hit enter, you will see that I have the same IP address that is here. Okay, where is my MAC address? That is here. Okay, it and this one. Okay, 36. That is the same thing that is here. Detected, where was that? Okay, that is here. Now I just found its MAC address. Okay, I detected, and also I have its IP address. Now I know who the person is and why it is doing this. Now I can go and ask him, or I can prevent him from doing this. Okay, so how can I prevent the person from doing this? I can have other tools to do this. Okay, like NetStalker or something to install into my system, and then I can do that. Maybe I could show you that in the next lecture, or maybe I don't know. So okay, forget it if it was possible. So I will show you how you can prevent this kind of attack using another tool, CapCut. I think it's named CapCut or something like that. and if it was possible, so I will do that. If not, so you can use some kind of VPNs. And also there is another way of doing that, and it's kind of hard, that you statically, okay, you in your setting and specify that this IP address belongs to, for example, to some MAC address, okay, not this MAC address because this belongs to Kali Linux, and this MAC address belongs to this one, this MAC address belongs to this IP address, and this MAC belongs to this one, this belongs to this one. So you can statically, you know, configure that, and it's kind of hard, okay, when you work in a big network or big company. It's kind of hard, and it's not even possible. But when you have a very small network, it is possible, and you can do this, and it is one way of being safe from ERP poisoning. I'm going to introduce you another application is NetStalker. You may not be able to find this thing on internet. If you found it, so good. If you're not able to find it, don't be worried, because I am going to share this with you. Okay, we have two files here. One of them is npcap. Install the npcap, and also the NetStalker that is here. So, and then we need to install this both. After installing, I need to run this, okay? So it is gonna work in both wireless and also wired network, no problem at all, okay? So let's wait for a while until it is completely run and execute. So from here we can select our network adapter. So right now I'm going to select that Ethernet 2, and you know, if you have a kind of wireless adapter, it's gonna, you know, detect it, and you can select it as Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna hit OK and wait just a moment. So right now you see device list is empty, so let's hit scan, and right now you see we just found two machines here. This one, which is the router, this one is my own machine, which is this Windows 10 that is running in virtual machine or VirtualBox. And also we have two other machines that is here. So one of them is this Windows 7 that is here. Let me search for CMD here. Okay, I have this CMD here. I'm going to run IP config and hit enter. So here you see we have the IP address of 24, and let's see if we have 24, something like that. Actually we don't have it here. That means we are not connected, we are not found, we didn't found that thing here. So no problem. So it has a very good usage of that. Okay, 10.02 4. Let's see if we can, you know, change its network. Let's go to network setting, and then you see we are into this network 1. I'm going to select the first NAT network and hit OK, and then wait just a moment. So it effect. Now if I use AP config and hit enter, so right now still you see that this time we got that, okay? That was because I had a different, you know, adapter. I was using a different adapter in Windows 7. So right now you see we have in here, okay, we have IPs, that is counting all the IPs, all the devices that is connected here. We have the MAC addresses, we have the device name, but now instead of device name, again we have the IP addresses. That is not kind of very good, but no problem, okay? Now I can make them offline. How? Like this. We have this block option, redirect option. So block option will make them offline. So right now, if I came to Windows 7 and try to have access to internet, I am sure they are not gonna have internet. So okay, it is Windows 10. This is Windows 7. let's go with some kind of picture and hit enter and then wait a moment. As you see, it is just waiting for being. That is here right now. We just cut off the internet of Windows 7, okay, from Windows 10 using this application that is called NetStalker. And now if I just make them back online, so now they will be able to just find that, okay, they will be able to have access to internet, and it's gonna work now. So that is one way of that is one part of the usage, okay. And also you see we have the sniffer here, okay, in the right side we have sniffer that we can sniff these devices. For example, I'm going to select this device, okay. When I selected this device, now I'm going to start sniffing it, okay. So right now let's start this, and the packet is gonna start. Packet sniffing is going to just be started now. Okay, still working. You know, it is not working very well in my machine. That is because I'm using it in virtual machine. So if you install it in your real system and use it in your real life scenario, it is working perfectly. Okay, so right now you see, okay, we just searched for picture in Windows 7. So right now you see that it just captured that okay, that is the host, destination, and also type HTTP. This is the source, and it is how we can use them. Okay, we can clear it, we can export it and use it, and also we have options, and from here we can just search for outbound or inbound and outbound, both of them, and also we have stop button here. So this will stop that one, okay. So let's hit export here to see what is going to happen. It's not working fast enough for me because my system is kind of not very strong, okay. And you see we can save it into a document. For example, it is going to be Windows 7. Select, okay, doesn't exist, no problem. Okay, it's just selected. Okay, log saved successfully. So now the log is saved, and let's close this. And also we have limit. We can limit their speed, okay. For example, from download speed could be this much, and then upload speed could be this much, and set, okay. So right now this Windows 7 is limited, but we cannot do anything with router and also our own device. If I want to redirect my own device, you see that it is not going to be done, and also router and my device. And also we have options here. What is the options part? We can tick the spoof protection, and also we have the light and also dark style. The next thing is that we can set a password to this, so other cannot open it without having this without having the password. So it is it, okay, the NetStalker. And I think this is going to be very, very useful in real life scenario, because I have been using this for about 2 years, and it worked for me completely fine, and it is very user friendly. Okay, you just open it and then start capturing packets, and also doing some limitation on other users, friends, and also a lot of things that we have seen just here, and we can do them, okay.